Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Thursday, 6th day of April, 10th day of Nissan. Here we go. A couple of more laws and scatter things that you'll need to know for your Seder and Pesach. Here we go. If, let's say, God forbid, you're going to find some chametz in your house on Pesach, what do you do? It could happen. You're just lifting up one of the cushions of the sofa and you find a big pretzel there or something like that. So there are halachas, real halachas that you have to know about if that happens. If it's during Chol HaMoed, that's going to be kind of opportune because during Chol HaMoed you can do a lot of stuff with that. So, and the proper thing to do is to burn it, believe it or not. Just like you were supposed to burn and get rid of your chametz before Pesach, if you do find chametz in your house on Pesach, then you're supposed to burn it if it's Chol HaMoed, and actually say the full bracha of Al Bi Your Chametz, the one that you say when you actually burn your chametz, because you did it and you got rid of your chametz, but now you found a new piece. So you're fully eligible for the bracha to get rid of this piece of chametz that you found on Chol HaMoed. Even though you're smart listening to this, you're saying, but I thought I nullified it all. You did nullify it, but now there's a piece of it and it's sitting there in front of your face in your home on Pesach, and it's stuck in your purview, and the rabbis treated it like something that you do have to get rid of. So you have to burn it, get rid of it, and say the bracha that you said at the burning, at the getting rid of the chametz, because that's what you do with chametz if you find it on Pesach. Now, if it's Yom Tov when you find it, you're not allowed to be burning it on Yom Tov. The proper thing to do is to just cover it over because it's muktzah and you're not even allowed to be moving it around. Cover it over with a bowl or something, leave that there, and then take care of business on Chol HaMoed and burn it. Now this that I'm telling you to burn the chametz that you find is only if it's a sizable chunk. Something like about an ounce or more, like a pretzel. But if the piece that you're finding is like a crumb, and it's like way less than the size of a Cheerio, then you don't have to get out the blowtorches and everything. You can just flush it down the toilet, just get rid of it. But you don't have to, the burning only applies when it's a good sizable piece. Okay, now I do need to jump to some other laws, and they are also things that you'll need to know for right before Pesach. On Erev Pesach, it's not a good idea to eat a lot of food. Duh. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but you're not allowed, not only shouldn't you, you're not allowed to eat a large amount of food before the Seder, because when the big mitzvah to eat matzah arrives, you're not going to have any appetite and you're barely going to want to do the mitzvah. So the appropriate thing to do is to not eat big time on a couple hours before the Seder, so you'll have a nice appetite for the matzah. You should not be eating matzah all day on Erev Pesach. Some people have already stopped eating matzah from the beginning of Nissan. Also, you should not drink wine or grape juice on Erev Pesach, because same thing. You want to have an appetite for the mitzvah of the 4 cups and everything, so do not be eating matzah, certainly not, and not drinking grape juice or wine right before Pesach. You can have it on Shabbos, this Shabbos. Certainly fine to have grape juice and wine, at regular time, but on Erev Pesach, don't be having wine and grape juice. In other areas, I need to tell you also that if you have matzah boxes that are all shut, with that glued seal or however the matzah box is shut, it is a good idea to avoid all kinds of breaking of Yom Tov laws, is to open up your boxes of matzah before the Yom Tov arrives, so that's all taken care of, and so you won't run into trouble. Also, the wine bottles should be all opened up, because sometimes there's going to be problems with opening up the metal caps or some printing that's on the cap. Just a good idea to get them open. Then you can close them back up so that they won't lose their fizz or whatever. But do have them prepared and opened, your matzah boxes, your wine, etc. This is not a law, but just a good idea. Check your Shabbos clocks. Check the lighting mechanisms, for your wherever your Seder is, to make sure that, we forgot to set the clock, and 11 o'clock at night the lights went out on your Seder. Well, that's not a law, but it's just, come on, think about it and make those preparations necessary to make sure that your lights are staying on for your Seder, especially if it's going to go late into the night, because you want that all to succeed, right? And it's only going to succeed if you plan appropriately and got all the lights set properly. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more.